What's up guys, Qstomizer here. So racism exists in America and in the world. We all know that. Today's video is a very special one where I'm going to give you my strategy and my advice on how you can overcome a few barriers using online business and create a successful website for yourself in the apparel space and bring down some of those barriers. Because guess what? The internet is one of the most level playing fields we have in our society and in our world, and the internet sees no color. So if you want to be successful and bring down those barriers and have a level playing field, learn some tips, tricks, and strategies in the online business, specifically in the sublimation apparel space, this video is for you. So tune in and let's get right into it. So I'm doing this video because I was listening to a few pastors and lecturers talking about some of the barriers that our African American community goes through, and people of color. Like, let's say when you're applying for a job, applying for a loan, or applying for a house or a business, or applying for anything really which requires approval from someone working at that, let's say that bank or that branch or that other business that's approving your application. There's going to be discrimination. They're going to see your color, right? So that got me thinking, what about the online space? The internet sees no color. So if we want to take charge of our destiny and our future, I got to thinking, the online business is a beautiful place to be, because in the online world, if you put out a great product, if you put out a great service, and you have an amazing website that customers visit, and you back it up with YouTube videos or Instagram posts or Facebook posts, TikTok posts, or all of the above, and a really good email newsletter, now guess what? The internet sees no color, so visitors that'll come to your website will visit your site and see that you're a company that's got it going on. You make amazing products, whether that's sublimated socks, face masks, other items that we carry, or sublimated shirts that you might be making. So now you're going to get transactions in business because of all the energy you put out there. And like I said, the color of your skin is they're not going to see that right away, right? They're going to come to your website, they've heard about your business, your brand, they like what you do, they like what you create, and they're shopping. So guess what? Those barriers where you have to wait till somebody approves you or puts you on or approves your, approves your application, now those are all gone. You have to just put yourself on with an amazing web-based business, and that's what we've done here at Silky Socks. So I'm going to go through a few strategies that I've done that I think you'll find useful, and hopefully my goal is that if you are in the apparel space and you don't have a website, you get motivated to build one right away and you understand the importance of it. And then second, if you do have a website but you haven't really set it up the right way yet, this video is also for you. So hopefully you could just take charge, upgrade, switch, make moves, and really enhance it to grow your business. And thirdly, hope to inspire some of you guys to be successful and bring down some of those barriers and build something of value for yourself and your families and your community. And guess what that's going to do? That, like your siblings or your kids or your nephews or your cousins or just your friends and family that are going to see that are going to be like, wow, if he can do it or she can do it through online business, then I can do it too. I could build a website, I could build a brand, I could build a business. I just got to put in those grassroots foundations, do it the right way, put in my work, and guess what? I control my own destiny. Nobody's going to tell me, oh, I approve you because your resume is good enough, or your color of how you're made up, if you're black, white, blue, yellow, or red. Like, that's all gone now because you just took control of your own destiny using the online business space. Alright, so hope you're gonna ride with me. Let's get right into it. So for our website, we use Shopify. I love Shopify. I've been high on Shopify since 2013, even invested in some of their stocks. Not back then, I wish I did, but more recently. But I love Shopify. You know why? Because before Shopify, we used to have to hire these experts to build an online shopping cart. I remember trying to hire teams in India and just like even local guys here, because building a shopping cart on your website was so difficult. Shopify has made it so easy. You just basically sign up for a plan with them. Yes, it costs a little bit of money. It starts at 29 bucks a month, but guess what? 29 bucks a month to have your own store. Like if you went and rented a storefront somewhere, you'd be paying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. Ah, come on, cell phone. That's my dad, hold on. Alright, airplane mode now, so we can't be bothered. Let's continue. So, if you went and got a storefront somewhere, you'd be paying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. And for some reason, a lot of people are like, okay, that's great, I'll pay that. But when it comes down to paying for a 29 bucks a month website, you have a problem with it. I'm here to tell you that the web presence is way better than the storefront. In your website, you can get visitors pouring in, and there's no stop to it. And guess what? It's 24/7. And every time they decide to buy, you don't have to sit there and check them out. You could have 5, 10, 100 people buying at the same time. Guys, I've literally experienced this, blessed with the growth of Silky socks, but it's just a beautiful feeling. We used to average about 300 visitors a day. For a couple straight years, we were kind of at that number. Then we just jumped up to 1,000 visitors a day. Now, this year, we're averaging 2,000 visitors a day sometimes, and it's just amazing. And it's all because of our online presence. The energy we put out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram starts to add up. Those little seeds start to add up in a big way. I'll give you an example. A YouTube video lives on YouTube forever, and it's getting searched constantly, and it links back to our website. So the 29 bucks a month Shopify plan, start with that and just go for it. Don't count the costs. You don't want to count the costs anymore for this. This is for generations future success. Like, we're talking about changing the world, changing lives, changing your life. Pay it forward, make the investment on yourself, and go for it. So number one key, Shopify. You got to get on that. The next thing that Shopify allows you to do is have apps. So you can have apps to help your online store. For example, if you want a custom designer app, or we have like a custom designer of socks, face masks, shirts, we use an app called Qstomizer. Qstomizer, we have the premium plan. We pay 50 bucks a month for that. Then, but it works amazing. We love it. Then we have another one called Loox Photo Reviews. So we pay for that one too. So what that does is now there's a photo review app built into our website, so customers can upload a picture of their product and leave a positive review, and off they go after they're a happy customer, happy shopper. We even have an app that shows free shipping. It's like a banner that shows how much money you need to spend to get free shipping. Then we have another app that I highly recommend. It's called Product Qstomizer. This app is only about $4 a month, but it allows customers to choose a product, then type in a name or number. So if you're making, let's say you're making custom socks, right? You can add this product and people can type in a name, then you can add their name onto the socks. Or they can, you can add their number, like their jersey number. You can also do that for custom shirts where they type in a number that you personalize for them, or a name or whatnot. So that's a good one. But the point is, all sorts of things you can do to enhance your website then come through the forms of apps. You might be wondering, well, I don't want to pay more for an app, but guess what? You don't, as you build, you're saving, because like some of these apps that I have, if I tried to hire someone to customizedly build them, they might charge me $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to build out an application like that. But instead, Shopify already has it through their app store, and I just pay a little monthly fee to use it. It's honestly beautiful, and the system setup is just amazing to succeed. That's no wonder why they've been around and growing. If you ever see a business that's growing, don't tear them down. My advice is learn from them. They must be having a great product, a great service, because they're putting themselves out there and they're offering it, and customers keep coming back. because it's an amazing thing they're doing, and that's how I feel about Shopify. You might be thinking, well, I'm not an expert, I'm not a guru. Here's some tips on how you could use what you already know and still do it. First of all is Shopify support. They're awesome at chat support, phone support, email support. So when you sign up, if you get stuck somewhere, get on live chat with them and message them and wait for them to respond, and just do other stuff while you're doing that. I do that all the time here at my desk. I'm messaging them about certain questions I have, or shooting them an email. Usually get back to us in 24 hours. So it's good stuff. Use them. Then, this is a good one. I also use freelancers that are experts in Shopify. So if there's something I want to do customizing our website that maybe I can't do, I go on Upwork and I post an ad, and now I have regular people that are there that I use to help me build out a certain part of my website, whether it's like spacing or design. Design is huge. Hire graphic designers on there to build out the graphics, and then help me put them up on our website. So the point is, there's resources out there. Shopify support, freelancers on Upwork. There's plenty of resources you can do to help you get this done. The most important thing is you make a decision, that you decide that I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring down the barriers. I'm going to bring down the barriers, and I'm really going to do this, all right? Yeah, we already talked about stop trying to save that 29 bucks a month. Look at the gain. Look at the gain you can do. I like to say this to some of my friends or colleagues or people I talk to that are worried about saving. That 29 bucks a month you might be saving is costing you thousands, guys. Maybe even $100,000 a year if you can get to that point, or a month if you can get to that point. And you know, guys, it happened for me. Like, we did that. Silky Socks, we did that. We started from 0 in 2013. SilkySocks.com, 0. Just built it up, built it up, built it up, built it up, built it up. And now, thankfully, I'm happy to announce this year, our first year ever, we hit over $1 million in annual sales already. And we're barely at June. That's amazing, dude. It's been a long journey, a fun journey, every single day, just little by little by little by little by little. And you know, like, it happened. So if it can happen for me, it can definitely happen for you guys. So just think of it like this. You bet on yourself, you make a commitment to build that, and you're not only going to change your life, you're going to inspire a whole next generation, and you're going to show them that, hey, we control our destiny. We're not going to let some other institution or organization or even another human being control us. Because guess what? You know why I love entrepreneurship? I love entrepreneurship with a passion, because I feel like that feeling of self-control, where I control my own destiny. I get to choose how much effort I put on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram every single day, how many improvements I make in my business, whether that's enhancing the products, you know, coming out with something new, a new design, hiring a new employee, firing someone. All of these things, I control my own destiny, right? And of course, some things, bad things happen to everybody, and not everything's going to be perfect all the time. But for the most part, when you have a business, you are in control way more than like if you just go apply for a job and you're waiting for a hire, right? And there's nothing wrong with working. Like, if you enjoy your job, you found something you like, you appreciate the people you work with, it gives you that feeling of fulfillment, then that's amazing. I'm happy for you. But if not, if you just got canned, or you're scared that you're gonna get canned, like, that's not a good feeling to be at. Or you hate your job, that's not a good place to be. So why not take this chance on ourselves? Why not build the online business today using some of these tools I gave you? Then guess what? Videos, time to make videos. Go on YouTube and make, if you make shirts, show them how you make it. If you make socks, if you make face masks, that's awesome. Make a video that says how I make face masks, and show the process. And guess what? Even if your goal is not to be like me, where you supply other sublimation printers, my advice is you do it so you can show your process, and you can show how you do things, and then you can share it with your customers and be like, yo, this is how I do it. So when they're starting to inquire about, you know, their designs, their orders, You can even have it on your website showing a videos page where it shows all your processes. Guess what? That's going to build you credibility. That's going to build you, number 2, searchability. People are going to start searching those keywords. You're going to start showing up. Number 3, that's going to just be like a leverage point for you. If someone asks you a question, your answer could just be the video. A lot of times, like how-to video, people ask me like, hey, how do I do this, or what's the process for this? I'll just send them a link to a video. It supports me and my answer, my time and my energy, and it lets them know like, yo, these guys are loaded, they're legit, they have content built out. They didn't just come here today or yesterday. Like now, thankfully, like we've been here for a while. So we have that trust, that foundation with everybody in our sublimation community and in the apparel community. But that didn't happen overnight. That came from building this out. Then guess what? Email. Let's talk about email newsletter, right? We use an application called Mailchimp. So you set up an account with Mailchimp, and on your website you plug in a newsletter option, and where people can sign up for your email newsletter as they visit. So we've built our email newsletter now to over 35,000 subscribers. So what you do there is you have to do that on your website. Everyone that ends up buying from you, you could have their email linked to your newsletter. Everyone that ends up visiting you, they have the option to sign up as well. So now you're building out that email list, and you're sending emails every week or every 2 weeks to follow up, tell them what you're up to, show them some specials you might have, show them what you just made, right? It's a really amazing formula. You build your website, you have your products that you're making already, you add a few more products like I said, if you're sublimating, socks, face masks, shirts, let's say, I don't know, neck gaiters, arm sleeves, headbands, all these dope items that not only we carry, but you can also buy blanks from other sublimation printers to enhance your product line. And now you've got a full arsenal of dope products and services. I also recommend that you build out designs. Build out some unique designs that you like. Like on silkysocks.com, we sell our designs, right? And those are just ideas that I've come up with, or some other friends, family, and even some of our employees have come up with, and then we hired a designer to build out those designs. So you can get freelance designers through upwork.com to help you build out those designs. And now when they come to your website, guess what you have? You have unique artwork on some of those products, like on socks, face masks, etc., that nobody else has because it's unique. You came up with that idea and you hired a designer to design it for you. So now it's on your website. So if they like that, guess what? They're going to come to you to buy that, right? Then you also offer customs, right? And now you're using the email blast to reach people. You're posting on YouTube. You're sharing on Facebook. You're sharing on Instagram. And it's just a matter of time till it all catches up and those seeds start rooting into something beautiful, and you start getting daily traffic. But you got to keep at it. You got to keep going. And guess what? You're going to be sleeping, and you're going to wake up, and you're going to see, bam, I woke up with $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 worth of sales while you were sleeping. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Man, if you can't change like that, then I don't know what you can change with, right? We could change the dynamics like no other generation has had before. If you look back, if we take it a few generations back, like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, you know, our parents and grandparents, they had to apply for a job and wait for an answer, straight up, right? They didn't have this luxury that we have. Yeah, we have way more control here, more than any of them had. So it's time we step up. It's time we take control of our destiny. We build that thing. We build that business. We launch that website. We start posting more on all these platforms. And when you post on your platforms, guess what? On Instagram, Facebook, you're not constantly selling. You're constantly sharing. Boom. You're going, this is what I made today. Boom. You know, posting a selfie, post just the product by itself. Post a behind the scenes of you actually heat pressing it. Post all kinds of stuff, guys. Just share, document, share the story, tell them, bring them along with you. And at the end of the day, of course, some people are going to see the color of your skin even through the internet, through the website. But who cares about, you know, those people if they don't buy from you because you're a certain race or gender or whatnot. You just keep building, you just keep building. There's going to be millions on millions on millions of people who will buy from you because you have an amazing product, amazing service, and you bring amazing energy. And that's what I want you to focus on, and that's what I hope you gain from this. And I hope I was able to inspire you to go out and do it, guys, because like I said, it happened for me, and I just want to pass on and share the blessings a little bit, because like they say, right, each one teach one. Like they say, leave a profit for someone else. So I want to leave some energy, motivation, and some profit for you guys to go out and do it yourself, and hopefully inspire you to get it done. And peace and blessings. 2020 has been a crazy roller coaster of the year, hasn't it? The emotions just flying since January. We had Kobe Bryant's unfortunate death, rest in peace to him. Then the coronavirus, obviously shut down of everything, scary, we're all gonna die, end of the world, blah blah blah. Then unfortunate incident where George Floyd was wrongfully murdered, rest in peace to him. Prayers up to his family. Any injustice to one is an injustice to all, and we speak out against injustices. So you know, I don't care what color you are, if you get wrongfully assassinated or beat up or even bullied, that's not right. So we gotta take a stand for it, and this is my way to wish you guys a brighter future and hopefully share some wisdom and tips with you and tell you that you can do it, you can make a difference. Because guess what? There's a whole generation coming after you and a whole generation coming after them. So let's start it now. Let's change the cycle right now, and let's start being great entrepreneurs, great business owners, and make some money, make a difference, make an impact, and bring ourselves up. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Bless your feet, as our slogan says. Bless your face. Much love, and I'm out. Alright, some B-roll, just showing the work being done here. Some packing of orders going on. What's up, Eduardo? Some little warehouse shots. That's our expanded warehouse section right there. Wall to wall. New racks. New shelves back there against the back wall. All this product of inventory in our warehouse here. Up here, colored socks, different colors, knee highs. More shipments just came in. Let's go see the new shipments. Oh. There is Monica doing her thing. Mr. Hadi. Broski unloading an order. These are face mask inventories right here. This pallet rack just got put in and we filled it up. I requested this space expansion from my dad just last week, so before we were occupying only this area, now we're occupying all of that right there as well. There's Mr. Hadi, my brother, unloading shipment that just came in. I know that forklift's kind of old, don't worry, we're working on getting our own Silky forklift. There's the pallets. This is the fence yard outside. Another pallet that there was, I think, 14 pallets received today, so that's quite a bit. But this fence yard is my dad's space. So again, his company sells boxes, bulk boxes, and we rent the warehouse from them. This section right here, and we're slowly expanding as we're building out more products and you know, getting more business and getting more customers and just having everything in stock and organized. And boy, I tell you, when we try to keep it stocked, we try to keep it stocked. My dad has a phrase, he says, stock it deep and sell it cheap. So I've kind of posted that a few times in our Facebook group. Stock it deep, sell it cheap, and people love that. Not that we're the cheapest, we have a great quality product, but we stock it deep so we can give it to you guys at a great price as well as the blanks go. So yeah, Facebook group, don't forget to tune into our Facebook group, Sublimation with Silky Socks, where we're engaging with you guys every single day and learning and teaching and helping, and a lot of the community there is also teaching each other, so it's awesome. And other than that, please do subscribe to this channel. Bless your face, bless your feet, and all the best, guys. Much love, stay blessed.